The world famous chair demo party trick. Have we done this one in class yet? Really? We're going to do it now. I need 5 volunteers. I need someone to sit in the chair, and I need 4 people to stand around them. So, who wants to sit in the chair? Okay, you'll be the chair sitter. Alrighty. Now, I need 2 people to stand over here. And come over. Come over. Actually, I'm going to put you on a knee. Can you come? Here, why don't you move over here? You can stand here. I need a 4th person to be here. Allison. Excellent.
I feel like we're going to do the hora.
We're going to pick her up and dance around like a Jewish wedding. I don't have a chuppah, sorry. Okay, so put your fingers like this. So this is the lifting person out of the chair mudra. Okay? And what I'd like you guys to do is come around. You're both going to hook under her armpits, and you're going to hook under her knees. Okay? Bend, now that's it. Bend properly, use your legs, and lift her up. No, not with your wrists, that's cheating, with your fingers. Okay, yeah, okay. Now lift her up out of the chair. One, just go. Okay, not so good. All right, that was supposed to happen, thank you. Now, because after all, what's going to happen? You come under here, you're not going to lift her torso, her shoulder girdle is going to come up, right? That's what's going to happen. You come under here, her knee's going to come up. There's too many individual moving parts. There's too many centers of gravity for that to work. How can we change that? I have a special magic trick. Step over here. Okay, so one hand here. Okay, your hand here. Allison, your hand here. Okay, your hand here. And then we're going to do the same thing again. Your hand, and then yours, and then yours, and then yours. But not touching, hovering. So hover, make some space, make some space, make some space. Okay, good. Now, all of us, and you, and all of you, and all of you out there, okay? This is like in Peter Pan, where you're trying to get Tinkerbell to come back alive, right? Okay? So, we're all going to breathe together with Ujjayi, all right? So, take a deep breath. Ujjayi, everybody, exhale. Good, and exhale. Good, and inhale. And exhale. Good, on the next inhale, you're going to make the mudra again. Inhale, make the mudra. Everyone, here, make the mudra. And on the exhale, hook in there and lift her up. Go ahead. Beautiful, and put her down. Fantastic. A big round of applause for all of our volunteers. Thank you, thank you. I do weddings and bar mitzvahs. I'm available for all sorts of functions. Okay. What the hell just happened? You have all the information you need to understand what the hell just happened. Anyone? Explain. I told you why it didn't work the first time you tried. Too many moving parts, too many centers of gravity. Right? So what was it about those few breaths that we all took? Let's start with the liftee. In your system,
I was more centralized. When they lifted me the second time, it was one unit being lifted.
It was one unit being lifted. Exactly. That's what this process does with the breath. Your shoulder girdle was being knit to your rib cage because you were actively using all of this musculature to change the shape of your cavities. Even your hip flexors and leg muscles were involved, clearly, because when you came under her knee, it didn't just do this. There was something that was creating some resistance to that flexion. So the whole body was activated. right? In other words, yes, you had a single center of gravity. It's much easier to lift something that has a single center of gravity than multiple centers of gravity. Anyone who has ever tried to pick up a child having a hissy fit will know that, right? What do? They just go limp, and you cannot move them. It's like they're nailed to the floor. When they want to be lifted, it's like, whee, right? All they have to, they go limp. And you can't do anything with them. What about the lifters? What was that like? It's the same thing. When you have a single center of gravity, your energy is much more focused, it's much more efficient, okay? And you can do that. Did she feel lighter the second time? Yeah. The first time I was like, this isn't going to work. It's just my fingers. How can I lift a person with my fingers? Right? It's a simple, it's not woo-woo stuff. It's not some kind of, I mean, you can build it up that way. If you do this at a party, you can definitely do the woo-woo thing and give some kind of weird explanation and do some mantras or whatever you want to do, you know. But the simple truth of the matter is that it's a very basic, understandable, mechanical concept that makes this more easily moved around than that.